What's good, y'all boys? What's good, y'all boys? What's good, y'all boys? It's Boss Enosh, you feel me? With Boss Power Wash. We're back again. Another morning, another day, another opportunity to work hard and build your business. By the grace of God, I'm here. So today, my plan today is to knock on some doors, right? Because I've been slacking a little bit with door knocking. I've been busy dealing with family stuff and a lot of jobs. But now it's May, right? Gotta get that schedule filled. We've sent out a couple quotes, couple commercial quotes we're waiting on. Hopefully I hear back from one of them today because they wanted to try to get it done, the job done, ideally as soon as tomorrow. But I haven't heard back from them yet. We got some other quotes I'm waiting on too. But yeah, gotta get back to door knocking. Anyways, but to start off the day, we're meeting up with one of my competitors, okay? I don't like to say competitors because, you know, you're not really my competition. Your customers are your customers. They're not my customers. And my customers, they're not yours. You know what I'm saying? My clients aren't your clients. So that's the mindset I try to have about it because, I mean, it's facts, you know? Everyone does so much work out here for everybody. You know how many houses and businesses are here in Orlando? Too many. It's impossible to even watch all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be worried about it. Some people, they let that stuff get to the head and that's when you start tripping. Like, bro, you just gotta be chill, bro. Like, relax. But everyone's been pretty cool. So I'm gonna meet up with Orlando Pressure Washing Pros. Nick, the guy's name is Nick Johnson. I haven't met him in person, never met him, but I've talked to him a little bit, you know, social media stuff, leaving comments, stuff like that. He's seen my page and stuff, all that stuff I be doing. But yeah, we talked one time. I was like, yeah, man, I asked him, hey, would it be cool if I ever, like, you know, did like a ride along with y'all, you know, because I try to learn from people that's doing this at a high level, because that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, of course. I was like, that. We never really set a time, but then he hit me up because he was doing a job nearby. It looked like a big residential commercial job. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's see what's up. I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna get compared to like last time when I ran into Burton's pressure washing, which I still need to edit up that footage. People was waiting to see more of that. I need to put it on YouTube, my personal page. But yes, I don't know because I don't have Denzel with me. He's supposed to be with me, but I think he was sleeping still. So it's all good. It's all good. And yeah. Oh, Aaron, there's two of these. Okay, or probably more than one. But yeah, so I'm linking up with him now. I'm on my way to him now. I'm gonna get some footage, but I don't know if I'm gonna record us talking for real. It's a little bit, you know. There was that job that I should have had. Stuff. But yeah, man. Stay tuned. He said they're towards the back. They're doing all the sidewalks and washing all these buildings. Jeez. Now this is high level exterior cleaning. You feel what I'm saying? They're doing this at a high level. It would take me, how long would it take me to do all this? It'll take me a while. I mean, I could do it, but not as efficiently. And by efficient, I mean in terms of time, how long it would take me. All right? I wonder how much they charge. Let's see where they at. I hear them. There they go. There they go. There they go. There go the pros right there. The pressure washing pros. Hey, look at that. Sheesh. Yeah, they working, boy. Sheesh. Yeah, they doing it, boy. Yeah, these are the big boys, man. They do this shit for real. Taking pictures. That better? I'm trying to figure out the best angle in these videos of me talking in the car. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss my exit too. Hey y'all boys, what's going on? I wasted 15 seconds already. It's your boy Boss Enosh. You here with Boss Power Wash, doing Boss Power Wash business. So I'm on my way now to this neighborhood to go canvas, knock on doors, put out my business cards, flyers, all that. But I just came from meeting Nick, the owner of Orlando Pressure Washing Pros, one of the big boys. If I say the big boys, I'm referring to people like that, companies like that, where they got the everything set up, nice rig, all that. you know, talked to them for a little bit as they were cleaning, doing this job, this big commercial job, residential commercial, cleaning some apartments. They're like halfway done pretty much. They was moving fast. They do a lot of good work and they're able to do it quickly. I'm trying to be like them. That's why I call them the big boys, because I'm trying to be like them. But you know what this one guy said? Don't be like them, be better. Don't be like me, be better. So I'm trying to be better than them, right? But yeah, man, he a down-to-earth guy, bro. He a cool dude, which is, kind of what I thought, I know some people, they get nervous and be like, oh my gosh, I'm about to meet this person that's doing this and that. But we're all the same people, bro. We all regular people. We all bleed the same blood. You know what I'm saying? We're all on this earth trying to figure out a way to make shit happen. Overall, it's a good little conversation we had. Definitely would, keep in touch with him. Definitely know that's somebody I could count on if I get a big job that I can't really handle myself, right? Which is, I still try to do that. I don't care. You gotta aim for the top. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something that you can't necessarily handle, as long as you know people that can help you handle it, hey, go for it. And everybody benefits. But yeah, man, overall, it's a good conversation. He also had humble beginnings. You know what I mean? He kind of just did it from the ground up. He told me for 10 years of his business, he was just like me. His rig out the back of his truck. That's his setup. That's it. It wasn't until around COVID time, that's when they went full in on a trailer. And they've been doing their thing since. They got a second rig, a second truck, flatbed. They do their thing, bro. So it's definitely good people to have in your corner. And I think it goes for anybody in any industry, bro. Make friends with the people that do the same thing you do. Because y'all, trust me, y'all deal with the same problems. Y'all figure out the same solutions. Y'all go through the same trials and tribulations. So, be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Be friends with them. But yeah, man, I think what I got out of the little conversation, the little meeting we had, was just same shit I already know, man. You work hard. You work hard, you make a name for yourself, and you just try to give back. Give the good energy that's given to you, give it back out. He was saying he tries to make friends with everybody. He tries to meet everyone that's doing what they're doing, and just give advice or whatever if they ask for something, help them out. He said they could help me build something too if I'm at the point ready to build a rig. So that'd be cool. But gotta get this clientele, man. So right now we're going to this neighborhood in Windermere. For those who don't know, Windermere is a very affluent area of Orlando. That's where the rich people be at. Celebrities. Shaq had a house over there, or he still got the house. I think he's trying to sell it. A lot of people got houses over there. And they're nice. And there's some big fat properties. Some regular looking nice properties, but some big fat, super nice properties. Nothing that I can't handle. Nothing that Boss Power Wash can't handle. We've already tackled big fancy properties before. Ain't nothing. But yeah, man, I want to build more of a clientele with them. With that. I want those rich people to be my main clients, bro, because they're the ones that's gonna pay. They're more willing to pay. It's something that they want to pay for because they like their property. They like maintaining their property, so they're gonna want to keep it clean. Definitely want to focus in on quarterly contracts with those type of customers, and that'll pay the bills and fund the business and pay for the nice stuff. So I can do more and do them faster and upgrade. Upgrade so I can do more of them and do them faster. A lot of times, and I feel like pressure washing, they say there's a lot of people that do pressure washing, but I swear it's not that saturated. For the people that do it for real, nah. Because think about it. As often as you go out on the road, right, and you see these work trucks, these men at work working hard, you mainly see like plumbers, you mainly see lawn maintenance, you mainly see AC. Like up ahead is this one AC. I can't flip the camera. I'm flipping it physically. That orange and turquoise truck, I see them all the time. They do AC, I'm pretty sure. You see guys like that. You see lawn maintenance, but it's not often you see like those full like pressure washing trucks, pressure washing rigs riding down the highway. You don't see that. So that's why I don't believe it's as saturated as people think. Yeah, there's a lot of little guys, little guys like me with something in the back of their truck. Excuse me, of course. not a lot of high level, you know. I wanna make this thing a machine. You know what I'm saying? I wanna make it a machine that to the point where I don't even have to be on the track. That's when you're running a business. Right now, you know me, I'm running a job, my own job that I built, of course. But I want to make it to the point where it's self-sufficient, self-funding. It's enough for me, and I'm living cool. You know, I don't need to upgrade my lifestyle too crazy. I'm okay how I am. But enough to where, you know, I'm paying people to do this, do that. You know, bookkeeping, CPAs, employees, you know, insurance, all that. I really want to be able to make something, bro. Because, you know, a lot of times they see, you know, being in America, right? America is built off of people that build things, you know? There's the people that build things, and there's the people that work for the people that build things. And me being black, right? I don't care how people feel about it, but me being black, there's not a lot of examples of black people building something that lasts, something sustainable, right? I mean, look at all these big companies. Who started these big companies that we use every day? McDonald's, Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ford, Toyota. You know, it's you don't really see too many black faces being the start of something. You know, and that's because of historical reasons, right? And what was going on during that time when a lot of these companies and stuff were founded. You know, so it's nice to, you know, I want to be able to be one of the positive statistics. You think what I'm saying? And in turn, inspire other people. People look at me now and be like, "Oh my gosh, bro, I'm trying to do what you're doing, bro." Like me, bro. To me, I ain't do shit yet. You know, I ain't do shit yet. I guess I just make it look good. You feel me? I make it look good, but I'm not where I want to be. You know. But outside looking in, it's still an inspiring image for people to aspire to, despite how you may feel. And I'm sure there's people, and I think that kind of comes with any level you're at. You might feel like I can do more. I can do more. Just talking to this Nick guy, I'm sure he feels like that sometimes too. Like, okay, I can do more. We're doing this, but I can do more. You know. Hey, I got to merge, man. Y'all gotta get out of the way. So, you know, just, you got to stay humble, bro. You got to stay humble, keep your head down, put in the work, and just keep reinvesting in yourself, in your business. You get the money, put the money back in. Fun, fuel, fun, and stay down. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to stay down and stay focused, bro, because I'm trying to build something that lasts. And use this to segue into other things as well. But you can do it. I feel like anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, but not everyone will. But yeah, man, 17 minutes away from the spot. It's good talking to y'all, man. Catch y'all in the next video. I'm gonna get these those Meta glasses soon. Maybe next check. Because I want to get some of that content, that door knocking content, like that other guy. You know, I want to capitalize on every avenue I can. That's a big truck. Where the hell he going? Yeah, I want to capitalize on every avenue I can. Be seen as much as I can. It's all about eyeballs. Eyeballs. All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Yeah. All right. We're in this neighborhood. This is not the neighborhood I was actually driving to. But I've seen it, and I've seen these type of roofs. I've seen the size of these houses. So I said, you know what? Let me turn in here. And this neighborhood does not have a gate. There's a lot of gated communities here that would be with people actually stationed there. So it'd be very, very hard for me to get in without, being invited in. And I don't think I'd be able to lie my way to get in. Oh yeah, I got a call here from who am I gonna say? Yeah. But if there is no one standing in some of these, you know, in them booths, I would just slide in behind a car coming in. Yeah, but in this neighborhood, hopefully people are home. This house right next to me right here, I see like two trucks in the driveway. Their driveway looks pretty dirty, and it's a long driveway. It's a regular straight long one, and then one that's like that half circle. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there, I'd probably charge them $800 just for this sidewalk. Oh look, there's a guy outside. Okay, I'm going in. Maybe not 800, but we'll see. No less than 5. But they roof need to wash too. But we're in action. I swear I'm gonna get this metal glass as soon as y'all can see me in action for real. All right. So I was right. I did see somebody here, but the person that's here is not the homeowner. Looks like he's doing some work. It was a Russian dude. He said that the homeowner, this lady named Angela, is preparing the house for sale. So he's like, yeah, I'll definitely give her your car. Asked her name. He said Angela. Asked her number, which is a long shot. Usually people not gonna give out people's numbers, but you never know till you ask. He said, no, they can't do that. I said, okay, no problem. But you know, that ain't gonna stop me. All I gotta do is look up the address. Just look up the address, you know, it'll likely, maybe point you to the owner most of the time. Because, you know, county information, public information. So I'm just gonna get her name, maybe see if I have this contact information, reach out there. Because the driveway is very dirty. If she's getting ready to sell, good for me. All right, on to the next one. All right, y'all boys, we in this neighborhood. It's pretty decent sized homes, all right? It's about 30-something properties in this neighborhood. And I guess there's a really, really big one down the way, around the corner. I see it on the map. So we're gonna make our way down there. There is it's not a gate here, but there's a brick wall. And on the front one, it says no soliciting on it, but we're not soliciting, we're offering service. If you would like service, well, here's my card. If you're not sure if you would like service, maybe later, well, here's my card. But I'm not soliciting, just spreading awareness, you know? But yeah, man, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we get a sale. I feel like we're gonna get something today. But yeah, catch you on the flip side.